Right.
You know, may I have the honor of, inviting you on board to, like draw this, to illustrate the cover. And he was like, yeah, sure. And then, a few months later, like, here it is. Like, my hero, my lifetime hero, just, like, illustrated my cover for me. And it was just... Even now, when I think about this whole thing, it's unbelievable. I mean, one of my favorite... In fact, my only favorite illustrator, he drew a cover for me. Like, he drew this.
That is something.
Yeah, that is
really,
something. I mean, I've liked him since I was, like, in elementary school. So this is, like, unbelievable. And, like Roger, I've been a huge fan of Roger's. Ever since I started working with him, I've wanted to work with him in this capacity, with songs that I've written. And so this album is just like a dream come true, and everything was fulfilled to my vision. Even like the promo right now, like my label is just so incredibly supportive on this that it was just like, then where the heck were you guys in the before?
Well, I was going to mention earlier that maybe this is the path you had to take.
Yeah, maybe
you do have to establish yourself in a different capacity in order to get across all these ideas and ideals, to people around you.
I guess. And you know what? I think at this stage, I would really say everything was worth it. It really was. It's like being here, and I mean, just like having Mike, like, come here. To me, that's what making this record is about. Like, just to have people who, like, understand what I'm trying to say or feel the same things or like the same things as I do, appreciate this.
Yeah.
And I think that's just, like, the most wonderful thing, like, a creator can hear.
Right.
Yeah.
And, of course, being a visionary to this album, I mean, this takes a lot of talent. I mean, to be able to, I mean, you have your own songwriting, and then even vocally, to sing songs on this album, it's going to be different from what you've done in the past as well, but also to bridge those ideas to your team and even this artwork right here. I mean, that's something.
Yeah. So this album just means so very much.
Right.
To me. Yeah.
Joanna is here with her guitar.
Yes.
This would be your most fluent instrument, I guess.
Yeah. This is pretty much the only thing I know how to play.
Okay.
But even then, I don't play that well. So
that's why I think it's such a deed to be able to, because if you listen to all the songs we've been playing, the arrangement, the organs, the synthesizers that are being used right there, it's not
from
easy.
just from listening and writing stuff, like little ditties, like, over the years, I can pick up a little bit of theory, but a very tiny bit, but it's enough for me to communicate what I want, and so it's
Well, I'm sure it takes a lot of trial and error, of course, going back and forth,
And those musicians are, like I said, like when they're like-minded, they know what you want, and I think that's also very important.
Absolutely, yeah. Joanna's going to do a little piece right here, a cappella style.
Yeah.
And so this is going to actually sound kind of different from the album track because this is just acoustic.
Yeah, but I mean, this song, I find that it fits the just like a single guitar sound most, because it's supposed to be like a Renaissance-y.
Right. When I heard this song on the album, I said to myself, hey, this is a song that, of course, I think a lot of people could relate to, attach to easily. It's called The Fool, or 愚人.
Yeah, and it's about it's just about like a foolish woman who believes that she's found true love because she truly loves this person, but this person does not, in fact, reciprocate her feelings, but she doesn't know.
Okay.
So, anyway, I'll sing the latter part of the song.
All right, here it is. Joanna Wang 王若琳.
And with the years, she'd withered and faded, but his shadow never crest the hill. I'll be good to you, he'd said. She never spoke, but sometimes she'd look to the distance for hours. Then she'd go home, but by now her love is a sea of fire. knows, but truer than the sun, love, eternal love.
There again, that's Joanna Wang 王若琳 with the full. You know, that's the thing about, like you said earlier, you know, you want to come out with a vinyl release of this album. To hear your voice so clean on the air like that, and you know, everything's so digitized now.
Right.
I mean, it's great, but sometimes you got to hear it.
Yeah, there really is something magical about vinyl.
Yeah.
It's just so, like, it's just so warm. There's such a...
Right.
It just adds such an incredible vibe.
I hope you do. Yeah. I hope you do come up with a vinyl version of this.
Oh, we will.
Because I still have my record player. I still keep that. Yeah. I think the original.
Yeah. I personally feel like this record is meant to be heard on vinyl as opposed to anything else. And we also mixed this record, you know, partially on analog because I felt like, you know, that's more in tradition with how records were made, and they had more of a just like a different vibe back then. So anyway,
indeed.
So yeah, anyway, it's really good to be here to tell.
It's absolutely our pleasure. You're always welcome to stop by again whenever you have time. You know, to share your musical experience. Okay. And again, Joanna Wang is having her. You can actually hear all these songs live at these elite bookstores around the island. 台北诚品的信义店以及这个站前店在20跟26号，以及27号在台中的原道店，还有12月4号呢在台南的诚品台南店。
希望可以看到在那边看到大家。
一定会的。Yeah. All right, Joanna, thank you for sticking around.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Same here.
As I said, hope to see you soon. Okay.
Okay.
Getting back to music right here on ICRT. This is Three Doors Down and Here Without You on FM 100.